Hello, I'm Lofi.
I'm Jinxie.
And we are here with Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 4?
I think so, episode 4.
Sansa met...
Ramsay.
Yes, Ramsay.
The Boltons at Winterfell. I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like it's not going to be good.
Fingers crossed that Theon pulls through and does something. Because he was given some looks, and I really hope that means something.
Mm-hmm.
But it could go either way.
Jon decapitated... Janos Slint. Oh my god, my brain.
Janos?
I think it's Janos.
I think so
Spelled
too.
with a J, but I feel like Janos sounds
More
for some reason
appropriate.
more real.
Yeah.
Justice, as some of you pointed out, that he's the one who betrayed Ned.
Yeah.
King's Landing in season 1. So he deserved to die a long time ago.
Right, and just some nice karma that Jon got to do it.
Yeah. And Jon, demonstrating his authority is nice to see, because I was really curious about how he'd start his tenure as Lord Commander. So I think he's starting off on the right foot. Stannis Baratheon seemed to approve. I'm so interested in the wall stuff. I'm so interested.
Me too.
But also I'm interested in Arya training at the Faceless Man stuff. We haven't seen much training besides sweeping floors and washing dead bodies and having some conflict with the older girl. But
yeah, I don't think it's really a conflict. I think it's more of just
still conflict.
different.
It's still
Yeah,
plot.
I guess.
Shockingly, Tyrion has been kidnapped by Jorah, who's taking him, I assume, to the place that he is
Going anyway.
already going. I mean, I assume that he was talking about Daenerys, because in my opinion, I don't think Jorah, regardless of Daenerys even turning him away, I don't think his loyalties would change for Daenerys.
Yeah, I don't think he would call the other ones the queen.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Especially because in that sense, you would say sending him to more likely the king, because the king's really the one in charge.
True.
So
I
just find that whole part funny, and I can't wait to see what happens.
I know. So, made me jump for some reason. It wasn't even a jump scare, but I was just so focused.
He's just stealing his boat?
Yeah,
Got
probably.
it.
Poor dude.
So funny.
Probably just a fisherman.
Tarth, Sir Jaime.
Oh, that's Brienne's place.
The
It's
Sapphire
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah. Aw.
I hope he runs into Brienne again.
Right?
Why are we on a merchant ship? Why no Lannister sails?
Traveling in secret.
Oh, we're undercover, Bronn.
We're not kidnapping their princess. We're rescuing my niece, bringing her back to her family.
Your niece?
Oh.
Did he not realize?
No, I think
Bronn
is
niece, because
your
really?
niece.
Your niece, yeah.
A one-handed man who happens to be one of the most recognizable faces in Westeros. He's not.
It has to be me.
You set your brother free, didn't you? I bet your sister didn't like that.
Now he has to prove himself, which I think is stupid.
Agreed.
He murdered my father.
Yeah, your father was asking for it.
If I ever see him, I'll split him in two. And then I'll give him your regards.
Oh, Jaime. But you're so much more interesting away from King's Landing, so I'm happy for you to leave. But I do think this
Right.
plan is kind of dumb.
House Tyrell could front the gold and the crown would pay us back in time, or I'd have words with my daughter.
He's ordered Sir Meryn to personally lead your escort.
I really hope Sir Meryn does not intend to murder you.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice dude.
I know. She's just trying to, I think, get a handle over, or something to hold over Marjorie.
Yeah, she's just trying to take full control.
You're the only one left, Pycelle, who's not her. I mean, you kind of are, because I think he served the Lannisters, but I don't think he particularly served Cersei alone.
Agreed.
So,
I have no doubt he will sign a decree arming the believers you felt worthy.
An army that defends the bodies and souls of the common people.
I'm guessing she wants to control this army.
Yeah.
What would you say if I told you of a great sinner in our very midst, shielded by gold and privilege?
I'd say you mean yourself, but I doubt it.
I don't know what she's talking about, because there's so many people it could refer to. And you think
Right.
Pycelle, maybe?
That's
Since
all I
she
can
knows
think.
he was sleeping with, and he's the last one on the council.
Yeah.
That she's getting rid of.
Is that wine?
Maybe? I think so. Is it prohibition time?
Apparently.
Who's that?
I don't know if I want to know. Oh, this is totally that's the nephew or whatever, cousin, Raven, whatever his name is.
Lancel?
Lancel. Yeah, I think it's Lancel.
Did you say Raven?
They're called ravens, aren't they? Or sparrows? Are they
Oh
sparrows?
yeah, the sparrow, the high sparrow and stuff. Oh, all the brothels, I'm guessing, are closed down.
Yeah. I don't know what her motivation is, though. Is it just to cause unrest or to take control?
I think it's to take control, and then she can turn them on people like Pycelle or stuff that might not go with her. I can't think of anybody else. So few people are still left in King's Landing, so.
This is Lord Peter Baelish's establishment.
Oh, Peter Baelish isn't protecting you right now. Oh my god, what are they doing?
Killing everybody, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, you need to run. Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah. What are they going after here?
I don't know.
Oh.
Loras!
No.
You have broken the laws of gods and men. Who do you think you are? Justice.
Oh no! I mean,
This
I
is
never
your
loved him,
revenge?
but I
That is messed up.
I hate Cersei.
Why is my brother in a cell?
I can't bear to think of my brother locked away in some grimy cell.
I'll set him free for you.
I hope you do.
Is this going to cause more problems, though?
I demand that Sir Loras be freed now.
Did I arrest him?
Well, no.
You're such...
Can I tell Marjorie you have Sir Loras released?
I told you I'm not holding Sir Loras. You're the king. I'm sure if you speak to the High Sparrow, he'll release the poor boy.
Oh my god.
You're the worst mother ever.
I kind of wish that other Lannister had stayed at this point, but...
I get why you didn't. Yeah.
I know, I get why I didn't either. Granduncle or whatever, and be like, I need you back here.
He's not. I don't think he's smart enough to do that, though. Unfortunately,
Agreed. He trusts
his
mom
he's
too
young.
much.
He's a kid. Like I don't blame him because he is like 14. I don't know how old he's supposed to be. 16.
Are you kidding me, Tommen? Call
You
your
have an
army
army behind you.
Holiness is praying. He will not be disturbed.
Kill them. Here at the Sept.
You'd be sending them to meet the gods that they love.
I mean, I kind of think yes, because they're currently working for Cersei.
No, but the problem is it's gonna just cause unrest.
We'll find another way.
Oh, this is not good.
Honestly, you should just come to Marjorie and been like, "What do we do?"
There was no way to free Sir Loras without violence.
Marjorie, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
I'm going to speak with the High Sparrow.
Are you? When?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He was praying just now.
I have to send word to grandmother.
Yes, that would be smart at this
Will you
point.
come back later?
Oh, this poor kid. He cannot handle being king at
I
all.
need to be with my family, Your Grace.
Oh, poor Marjorie. Like she needs to get her head together.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a good thing to get her grandmother because she's smart. She's clever.
I'm so mad at Cersei right now.
Right.
Her father's the Lord's chosen king, and her father's blood runs through her veins.
Also, that look. That was weird.
I really hope it's not that you'll sacrifice her like you've been doing with the other children with noble blood.
Once before, you put your faith in Sir Devos and left me behind. I hope you won't make that mistake again.
I won't.
I mean, yeah, take her with you so she'll be away from Jon.
Agreed. Winterfell.
Don't look at it, Jon. Don't look at it!
Not him. I know. I'm sorry, but we need men and supplies. And Roose Bolton's the warden of the North.
Murdered my brother.
He's not gonna send you any anyway, so why bother sending it?
We can't watch the wall with 50 men.
I mean, he's not the first horrible person to be there. Technically, since they send criminals there.
Whatever. If he shows up, you can kill him, Jon.
I mean, he's not going to bring anybody valuable. He's just going to give him his cast-offs.
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna send him anything. They prefer to torture their people rather than send him to the wall.
Ugh. Just go. Not you, Sam, her.
Why is she even here? Why are you even here, lady?
She's annoying and evil.
Winterfell was your home once. Don't you want to chase the rats out of it?
Of course he does.
Right.
But he's a good person.
There's only one war. Life against death.
I don't trust in visions.
No visions. No magic. Just life.
He's seen literal death. Oh my god, really? You can't seduce him, okay?
In our joining, there's power.
Don't do it.
No.
Power to make life. Power to make light.
Granted, for once, this is the one time I'd be like, go ahead and do it and get a shadow demon to go attack Winterfell. The one chance where I'd be like, fine.
No. But what if she mess up his brain like she does Stannis's? No way. Don't get involved with her dark magic.
I know.
The dead don't need lovers. Only the living.
I know. But I still love her.
Oh, Jon!
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Iconic line.
Mm-hmm.
And also just creepy, since that's what she said to him.
I know, she's just messing with him. You go, Jon. You go. Stay strong.
I know Mother didn't want to bring me.
Why'd you say that?
She told me I don't want to bring you. Are you ashamed of me, Father?
Aww.
My poor precious Shireen jelly bean.
I know.
I still remember how you smiled when I put that doll in your cradle.
How he blames himself.
Everyone advised me to send you to the ruins of Valyria to live out your short life with the Stone Men before the sickness spread through the castle. I told them all to go to hell.
Yeah.
Because you did not belong across the world with the bloody Stone Men. You are the Princess Shireen of House Baratheon. And you are my daughter.
I don't trust this.
It is a little too sweet.
I know. I do really think it's really
suspicious.
sweet. But
I'm kind of hoping what we get, though, is a growing relationship between those two.
Agreed. Or that maybe they do try something, but he doesn't allow it to happen, but I'm very nervous.
Yeah. Because already I feel like we're getting a stronger connection between them than that we have in the previous season, so I'm kind of hoping that we see
more
even
of that.
more. Yeah.
How you doing, Sansa?
I hope you have a plan, Sansa. I
I don't think she realizes how of a... I mean, she knows she's in a crap situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she knows how much of a crap situation. God, it's gotta suck to be like the oldest daughter. She keeps getting married off.
Engaged and married off to shittier and shittier and shittier people.
And Lyanna, she was already promised to Robert. Well, you can imagine what it was like for me, a boy from nowhere, with nothing to his name, watching these legendary men.
If only you weren't such a horrible person.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Lyanna, I was going to ask you if we'd heard of her before.
Yes.
But I realized now, actually, in season 1, King Robert talked about her a little bit.
He loved her.
Until he rode right past his wife, Elia Martell, and all the smiles died.
Oberyn's sister.
And he lay a crown of winter roses in Lyanna's lap.
Awkward.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, he chose her. And then he kidnapped her and raped her.
That's a little bit more of the story than we knew before, I think.
Yeah. Well, because they refused to talk about her.
Yeah. It's been so long since we heard about it, I can't even remember what we originally knew about her, to be honest.
Dressed for riding.
I am.
Oh, God, you're going to leave her there alone?
Where are you going?
King's Landing.
No.
No, because he has to, because his holding's there. I don't know if you're going to be coming back from this Littlefinger.
Stannis Baratheon garrisons at Castle Black. He'll march south to King's Landing before the winter snows block his way. But first, he has to take Winterfell.
Oh, but is it going to work?
Stannis can finally take the Iron Throne.
You think he'll defeat the Boltons?
Please.
I hope he does.
I hope so too.
So hopefully Sansa won't be there too long.
Well, no, I think Sansa will be able to stay there.
Yeah, yeah. No, I meant too long with Ramsay.
Oh, yes.
Wardeness of the North.
You are the last surviving Stark. He needs you.
It's true.
And what if you're wrong? What if Stannis never attacks Winterfell, or he does and the Boltons defeat him?
Then you will take this Bolton boy, Ramsay, and make him yours.
This is what Peter Baelish wants. He wants her to be Wardeness of the North.
Yeah.
So that he has power through her.
And security, because no matter who wins.
Mm-hmm. Ew. No. No!
I do appreciate that he's teaching her all these things that she needs to know. But, ugh.
This is the second time she's had to sit around waiting for Stannis. But last time Stannis lost, so... Does Marcella even want to go? Oh my goodness.
Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Nice. I understand why they think she needed to be rescued after that threat or whatever, but she seemed pretty happy where she was, to be honest.
Well, only because the current king is in charge.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Prince, you mean?
Prince, yes.
How disappointing. I thought you'd have something more exciting planned.
He's living exciting. He wants
I
boring.
had an exciting life. I want my death to be boring.
You and Bronn have like the same mindset.
We're vibing.
She want the same thing.
No, Cersei wants power and that's it. Like she says she loves Jaime, but I think she doesn't.
I mean, I think she loves Jaime as much as she can love someone.
Yeah, she just loves herself and power more,
yes.
I think.
Literally the only thing she potentially loves more than herself is her children. Maybe.
I feel like I can believe that about Joffrey. I'm not sure I believe it as much with the younger children.
Yeah, maybe her daughter because she's her daughter, but...
How many you count?
4.
for now.
How many do you think you can take?
One, if he's slow.
Ooh!
One down.
Bronn has to do everything now.
Yeah.
Oh! I don't even see no horse dying.
No, poor horsey.
That one should be slow enough.
Oh.
You can do this. You were once like the best sword fighter. If only you had been as vain as the Princess Bride.
And trained with both hands?
Yes. For both the Spaniard and the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah, honestly,
There
it's like
you
its
go.
own weapon.
Yeah.
It's like a club.
You just have to learn to work with it. I mean, it works for Captain Hook.
You had a wonderful teacher.
Oh, stop. I hope Bronn is getting some good shit out of this, to be honest. He was already betrayed by Cersei.
I know.
And he's doing a lot for you.
Yeah, it is.
Mama.
Oh, we get to see their kids.
Mm-hmm. I am very nervous, though, that she's gonna, like, do a coup.
Prince Doran will weep for your father, but nothing else. We must avenge Oberyn ourselves.
I feel like this is not good.
We don't need an army to start a war.
This is like the 4th time they've mentioned war in Dorne. There's gonna be a war.
What?
Huh?
Who is that?
I don't know.
He told me he smuggled Jaime Lannister into Dorne.
Oh no! Kill Jaime. Don't kill a girl. I mean, sorry, Jaime, but kind of made your bed. This is so funny.
Like, I would be as annoying as possible.
Yep. Basically.
You let me out.
He's not like he can go anywhere.
Who are you? Your captor. Do you have wine?
He doesn't even care.
Right.
You said you were taking me to the Queen.
I am. Queen Daenerys Targaryen.
Wait till he finds out.
So happens I was heading there myself.
What business would you have with the Queen?
Gold and glory. Oh, and hate.
Lots of hate.
Maybe it'll be faster by boat, Tyrion, so.
Right. I mean, does Daenerys know you're coming? I imagine Varys would have told somebody, but maybe not, because then it risks getting caught.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a very cautious man.
You think Daenerys will execute me and pardon you? I'd say the reverse is just as likely.
I'm gonna gag you again.
Oh, Tyrion!
He's just telling you the truth. You just don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
We like to walk among the people. We like to sing to them.
He sang to them.
Yes. Rhaegar would pick a spot on the Hook or the Street of Seeds, and then he'd sing.
I feel like we're hearing a lot about Lyanna and Rhaegar in this episode.
Will you be joining us, Sebastian?
I think I can protect you from his
Calm down.
Zolorak.
I think I can protect me from his Zolorak. Go, Sebastian. Sing a song for me.
Your Grace.
Is Rhaegar the Mad King?
No, that is his son, who was Daenerys' brother.
The one that she killed?
Who was supposed to come after. He was killed by King Robert.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Those who find victory in the fighting pits will never become kings, but their names
Oh
will
god, are
live
they
on.
still talking about the fighting pits?
Apparently.
I do not recognize this tradition.
Traditions are the only thing that will hold this city, your city, together.
It's true. That's why they always have, like, sports and stuff, even in bad times, because it can bring people together.
I think the solution is to just make it a no-kill fighting pit or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
And also, it has to be voluntary and,
Yeah.
stitch you some rules. Like,
Just take out the murder part, and then it's fine.
well,
I mean,
maybe
it's
not
not
fine.
great.
It needs to be, like, more rules than that, but...
It's a good start. Oh no, what about, is he down there?
Who? I don't know who these
Remember she
people
said,
are.
like, go sing a song for me, as in, like, go
Oh.
out.
Sir Barristan?
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't die. I like him. And honestly, we haven't seen him yet. Oh
no.
She's a faker! Gullible. You set him into a trap. Oh, this is so... I'm so annoyed right now.
But I mean, this is Civil War.
I'm sorry. I think that I'm also slightly affected by the fact that we have a very similar situation in Riverdale right now. With the gargoyles. Watching people fight in masks.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I thought that was him there, and I was like, oh no. Do this.
I don't know any of the other
Is he gonna have to retreat? Because they were trained to fight, like, not in streets. That wasn't the style they were.
Barristan, get your helmet on. Just
no,
helmet.
No. And he's very recognizable. There's no way they don't know who he is.
I'm so nervous.
Is he gonna save Grey Worm? Oh god, so bad.
I need these two to live. I need them to live, please.
Right?
They're like two of the few I actually care about on this side of the world.
I know. Where are you, Sebastian? Yes.
He also fights with a sword, not a spear, so I wonder if it'll be different as well.
Problem is I don't expect them both to survive.
Yeah, take out the rest, Grey Worm. Go. Ooh, split that one. Okay.
I don't know.
How many are left?
Oh no! Oh no. Grey Worm, please.
Oh no! No!
Oh. But he's so injured. They're both so injured. How are they gonna get back? Don't tell me they're both dead. Please tell me they're both really tired. Release your dragons now. Oh my god, that's the end of the episode. Oh, I'm mad about Meow.
Yeah, me too.
That was a good episode. I'm just mad about it.
Really? Because I thought it was really a slow episode. I think they're setting up a lot of things in this episode. So I don't think that it's a slow episode in the way that's like, why did you do this? It's more like
build up.
Clearly prep for something. So quick things that I didn't like. This debt that's hanging over King's Landing. I feel like it's been hanging over King's Landing for a long time. The Lannisters haven't had money
since season one.
So, like, I don't need them bringing it up again because I don't really care. I know it was just to get Mace Tyrell, like, out of King's Landing, so I understand that. It's just that I don't care about the storyline anymore because it's been so long. But it wasn't very long. It was more like a...
No,
so, I mean, I hope that they don't harp on it for the rest of the season. You know what I mean?
But just use it for its purpose and then move on.
Yeah, exactly. But the setup for everything else, I found I'm very curious about some of this stuff.
I know. What is going to happen since Jon didn't sleep with the Red Witch.
I don't know. I call her Red Lady. Red Witch.
I'm glad he didn't sleep with the Red Lady, but I'm also nervous that he didn't sleep with the Red Lady because I'm assuming she wanted another shadow baby.
Yeah.
And without the shadow baby, please don't use the daughter.
Well, because of the terminology she used when she was trying to seduce him. That's what made me think, like,
create
shadow
life,
baby.
Whatever. I'm excited for them to take Winterfell, and I hope that goes well.
Yes. Also, I do hope that we see more of a growing relationship between Stannis and Shireen, and maybe she can turn him away from the Red Lady a little bit. I'm kind of hoping for that, because I feel like they've been increasing a bit with their connection, and him telling the story of, like, how he was so determined to protect her as a child, but also the fact that they keep showing her mom putting her down all the time. So far, like, every single episode that they've encountered, it's the mom shitting on her. So I really think that the mom is going to do something bad. And Stannis is either going to get there in time or not get there in time, kind of thing.
He gets there in time for whatever's going to happen.
That's kind of just the vibe I'm getting, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, because that would be so upsetting. Still just laughing about Jorah kidnapping Tyrion. Just so funny.
I don't know what Daenerys is going to do without Varys there to talk up Tyrion. You know,
but she's also the connection between currently in a crap situation. Yeah, so totally. Jorah and him might get there at the perfect time in order to help her out. I really hope they're not dead.
A crap situation that I don't... Yeah, I hope they're not dead because I really like them.
Yeah.
But it's also the uprising. I feel like I don't care about it anymore. I know, like, 2 episodes ago, I was like, this is kind of cool. But now I'm like, these are faceless people in masks.
We don't know enough about the characters.
The Sons of Harpy are kind of a really bland...
Villain.
We don't know about any of them. The only one we've seen is that woman.
And then it's also, we don't really have a connection to, like, the townspeople. Like, it hasn't been, like, Daenerys has been walking around them. They're just...
Yeah. And with the Unsullied, the only one we know is Grey Worm. So when all the others were dying, we're like, whatever. But then the instant they took off Grey Worm's hat, we were like, no, not Grey Worm!
I didn't want the Unsullied to die, but...
we don't know them.
Yeah, I was really sad about Grey Worm.
And then, Sansa being left with the Boltons.
I hope Littlefinger's plan works out as he wants.
Yeah, I don't know.
For once in my life.
I'm kind of, like, iffy about it, because I don't know if either of them understand Ramsay's... I mean, he probably keeps it on the down low.
Yeah. Well, because also nobody's cared about Ramsay before because it was an illegitimate son. Mm-hmm. Literally nobody paid attention to him. Yeah. So, in their eyes, Ramsay is less scary than his father. but we know the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
That he is the worst.
So, I don't know. I honestly don't know about that situation. So one thing I did find interesting. So Sansa and Peter Baelish talked about Lyanna, and then Daenerys and Barristan talked about Rhaegar, and obviously they're connected. Yeah. And I feel like something is off because first of all they're bringing it up for some reason. They're not using it as a parallel for what's happening now because it doesn't make any sense. But they're saying Lyanna was kidnapped by Rhaegar and raped. But Barristan says he hated killing and he was like so nice and he like gave stuff, and obviously they're both colored by their own prejudices and stuff. So that's partially it, I'm sure. But also the fact that they're even bringing it up makes me think maybe something is going to come out later about the situation. Yeah, that's what I think. Otherwise, why even? Like,
I know.
Why
I don't
even
know
bring it up in the show? Like,
I would love like a throwback revelation. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. I think something's gonna I mean, I don't know if it's gonna actually have like a big effect, but I think maybe psychologically or something, it's gonna have an effect on the characters.
I'm so annoyed about Loras being in prison. This whole fanatic thing. I thought the fanatic thing was interesting, but at the same time, I really hate that it's in Cersei's favor. I'm just like,
yeah, and it's happening like
send her off already. There's already so much stuff going on. I feel like it's a thing because with Game of Thrones, there's so many storylines that you just have your favorites, and you have the ones you don't really care about. And that's one of them.
I feel bad for Marjorie for sure. And I'm kind of...
Tommen.
Yeah, like, Tommen.
Everybody just using him as a pawn. At least Marjorie did it in a nice way.
Yeah. I feel bad for him because he's like a kid. And it just makes me hate Cersei even more because she's just taking advantage of her son's naivety to like do this. And
especially because he wasn't trained for this. He never expected to be king.
That was so funny when she got rid of Mace Tyrell and Pycelle was basically like, and then there was one. Even though he is was loyal to the Lannisters, his dislike for Cersei, I feel like, is definitely, you can visibly see it growing on him. And I don't know how much longer he's gonna live, to be honest.
I know. He's gonna be kicked out at some point.
Yeah, and then Dorne. They talked about war. Like, obviously Ellaria wants war. But Jaime himself mentioned, we don't want to start a war. We don't want to start a war several times. Which makes me think, there's going to be a war. Like, when you bring it up that many times, it is inevitable. Yeah. I don't know if him going there will make it worse, though. Or, if it would have happened anyway.
I honestly wonder if they may end up just getting caught and then her spinning the tale that, he was there to kill somebody and therefore that's how the war starts with any of the children being murdered.
It could be.
Rather than killing... Marcella, Jaime just gets caught and then they're like, why are you invading?
Yeah.
Are you here to attack? Because that's a really good spark.
My worry is that Jaime going there will make it worse and somehow enable them to kill Marcella. Versus, because the prince was very aware of what Ellaria is doing so he can protect Marcella. And I wonder if Jaime is just going to make the situation worse. Because I kind of feel like with how they were talking about the war and everything that it's... And Cersei sending him off to do this, I just think it's a bad idea.
It really is.
Because they wanted to trick him into going. They threatened Marcella. So they definitely want some kind of retaliation from the Lannisters.
That's the goal.
Because the prince didn't threaten, that's not what he wants. This is something they're setting up here. So I don't know how that's going to go.
I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Also, I'm still excited to see more Dorne stuff. Yes. I love the sand. I hope we get to see more sand stuff. I love the way the water garden looks when we saw it before, and I love the outfits.
I do slightly wish we got to actually see Marcella and then the other prince that's there more. Because right now they're sort of... We see them a little bit, but they're mostly abstract figures that are just in danger.
Holding hands, walking around. They seem happy, but we don't know.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that little cuteness. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought it was I thought it was a good episode for me. I thought it was a nice mix. Everybody's storyline that we saw wasn't. I feel like it didn't spend too long on any one because I feel like a lot of times when you're in sort of a transition period, like they spend too long on one storyline, and then I'm like, what about the others? So I feel like they did space it out well in this episode.
Oh, definitely. I don't think it's the worst episode. I just think that the last episode I liked more.
Gotcha.
Than this one.
Well, last episode had Arya in it, so of course you liked it more.
Oh, that's true. And also, Jon got to cut off someone's head, so,
Karma. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for watching with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us out a lot. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. We do love reading them. And we will see you all in the next episode. Bye. No shit. Sorry, it just cracks me up. Like, you're all being revolutionary and kidnapping him when he's already on the way. Tyrion's probably just like, seriously? Oh my god.
Boltons. No.